What is up, YouTube? It is the Icon of Gaming here, and I'm back with another video. Now, today I am gonna be bringing you The Last of Us Remastered, the review. So pretty much, I'm so close to finishing the campaign. It's not beaten yet, but I can pretty much say and give you a final review. Now, I did not get to play the PS3 version, and which was a sad thing because I did not have a PS3. I had an Xbox 360. Um, but that's the only reason why I didn't play it on the PS3. But anyways, so my thoughts on The Last of Us Remastered. I did watch some PS3 gameplay at the time. I did see some of my friends play it. Um, when we were chilling or whatever, I've seen them play it. I know what the graphics look like on the PS3, and I know what kind of changes were made. Um, I could honestly say that uh, this game out awesome. All right, they did a really great job making this game um, for the PS3 because the PS3 was able to run The Last of Us Remastered 720p 30 frames per second, and I think that's quite frankly impressive for a last generation console. But just the fact that they were able to bring this the PlayStation 4 at 1080p 60 frames per second is quite awesome, and I love that you have the choice to choose between 60 frames and a solid 30 frames per second. I think that's a really cool addition, and I'm gonna try it on the 30 frames per second, see which is better. But I'm probably gonna stick with 60 frames, more or less. Anyways, now on to the review. What's good about it? Since this is my first time playing it, I'm gonna be explaining what I like about it and whether I think y'all should get it. Um, it is a really cool game. I like it a lot. It is awesome. Story is great. This is the first ever game that's really got me intact with a story ever. It's just a great storyline from how the this virus begins, starts taking over the whole world or the U.S. in general. It's just crazy how a virus can do all that, and then for Ellie and Joel to continue their adventure to get her taken to where she needs to be dropped off, and just getting this far into the game, I can't wait to finish it up. But this is the review. Um, so the campaign is good. But I feel that I don't know. There could have been a little bit more enemies, but that's not a problem at all. It's almost the same things the whole time. But it's just it's cool. I mean, the story is good. There's nothing wrong with it. To be honest, you have a great variety of enemies you're fighting throughout the whole campaign, which is really cool. Um, Next up, the campaign also features, not, well, the multiplayer does too, but the campaign is what shows off the PlayStation 4's power and The Last of Us's beauty. The Last of Us has great graphics. It just looks nice. Like whenever you go to the capital, it's just really cool, and it's something that everyone should be able to experience on their next generation console. So the graphics are awesome. That's probably like one of the best things about the game. The fighting, I guess you could say the fighting animations, it's really smooth. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, has probably some of the best fighting simulations I've seen. Um, Whenever you punch and stuff, it feels right. It feels like it is next generation, and it works. Okay. What else? What else? What else about the campaign can I bring up that I liked a lot? Okay, so the AI is not as bad as a lot of AIs I've seen. Now, even though Ellie can sometimes get in your way when trying to exit a door, and she follows you because of that thing, but she's like the AI in this game is not as disruptive, I guess you could say. It's not as disruptive. It allows you to move around more, and the AI will actually help you. Because it's like I'm like comparing it to Payday 2. It's like it's a big difference. The AI will actually help you, and it's a really good feature that they were able to put on here. It's not really a feature, but they were able to make the AI work with you instead of against you. Okay, so great campaign, great graphics. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, that's right, guys. Y'all reminded me. The multiplayer. Now the multiplayer, it's good. All right, it's good. I like the multiplayer. The only thing I wish they would have added, only thing I wish they would have added was more variety of guns. There's some guns that you do have to buy, which is something that I'm like, no, I don't really like that much. So, it's not a buy to win game. It's not a buy to you have to pretty much buy the stuff to win. But it is good still. I don't like the fact that some gun, one or two guns you have to buy, but you know, not bad. Other than that, the multiplayer is cool. I'll get to specifics in a sec, but I'm just gonna point out the negatives. The negatives is there's only 3 game modes. There's some guns you have to buy. Low variety in guns. There's well, not that low variety, but there is some. There's some, but not too many. I'd say about 15 guns. I'm guessing that's just an estimate. Um, there's plenty of maps. They gave you all the DLC maps that were on the PlayStation 3, which is really impressive. And these are some pretty cool maps. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Some of them you see in the campaign, which is another good thing, so you'll know your way around the area. What else could I think that's about all the negatives. Oh, one last negative. It is also very hard to find a game. I don't know why this is, but I think it's because not a lot of people right now have the Last of Us on the PS4. But other than that, it is there's no more negatives about it. Now the positives, the graphics are another good thing about it, which I already brought up about the campaign. The graphics are good. The frame rate keeps steady. I would expect at least maybe a few frame rate drops here and there, but there isn't. And that's a good thing. The multiplayer runs smooth. It's very entertaining. It's something that Ghost was not able to do for me, really. It was not able to keep me wanting to play, but the multiplayer in this makes me want to play more. Not only because of executions you can do, but you can do a lot with this multiplayer. Even though there's just 3 game modes, which I hope they add more, or add more guns, or stuff like that. Maybe more maps. I know I hear they're probably going to make more maps for this, but I want them to at least add a little bit more, and then this would have been a perfect multiplayer, just as the campaign is already perfect. But so yes, the graphics are good, the frame rate stays steady, the and then all the things you can craft. I like the way that is, like how you have to craft everything. It feels like it's survival. It does feel like it feels like you have to treat this as if you're trying to survive. You have to find the supplies, and then you can craft the stuff. You can buy ammo using parts and stuff, which is another really cool thing. I think that's really cool, and it fits well with not only the story, but it also fits in with the type of game Naughty Dog was trying to make, and that's another plus. It's sticking with what the campaign was really about, which was the virus or infection, I guess you could say, and you could say the infection. They're sticking with the infection type of thing. I take a plot, I guess you could say. What else? Oh, and another thing about the multiplayer is that they were pretty much able to even out all the weapons. The weapons, like if someone's using a specialized weapon, you don't get too much ammo, so you don't overpower it. But so like people with regular primary weapons, it's easy for them to get you. It's just as easy for them to get you as it is for you to use a much more powerful and have a high fire rate weapon. It's just as easy to kill people with your primary. If well, okay, I kind of got a little confused with what I was going to tell you, but let me try to explain it in a better way. If someone were to have a specialized weapon, which are weapons that are much more powerful and have a higher fire rate most of the time, if they're using that weapon against you, what they were able to do was even out the playing field and making the primary weapon good enough to beat someone in a gunfight with a specialized weapon. But all you really need to do is just make sure that you can make them miss a few bullets in your gun, and then you'll be able to have a fair gunfight. Well, it'll be fair regardless, but easier gunfight, if you know what I'm trying to get at here. But yeah. So they did a good job evening out the weapons. The armor system works great. Protects some, but not too much. So that's another good thing about it. Uh, all right, so now I'm gonna rate the um, I'm gonna rate each of them in order. So the campaign got a 10 out of 10 in my book, and the multiplayer got a 9.5 out of 10. So the overall rating for this game, guys, is a 9.5 out of 10. If you did not play this on the Xbox 360, or on the PS3, I should say, my bad, I keep getting tongue-tied. If you do not play this on the PS3 and you're coming from the Xbox 360 or whatever, I recommend this game to anyone who has not played it. $50, you get all the DLC. You get the Left Behind DLC. You get all the map packs included with this purchase. It's just a good deal for $50. If you have not, I recommend you go out and you go pick up Last of Us. It is really worth your while. It is a fun game. So the overall rating, guys, again, it's a 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, the flaws, if they were the very few flaws I found, if they were fixed, they could have got a 10. But then again, guys, this game is really fun, and I cannot wait for a part 2 if they make one. It will be really awesome if they do. Considering with how good Naughty Dog is with their campaign storylines, it would not be a shocker if they were able to make part 2 of The Last of Us. But if there is anything, guys, I forgot to point out that could have been fixed to get it a 10, or anything else I really enjoyed about the game, I will point it out in the description or in a few seconds if I remember what it was. But yeah, guys, 9.5 out of 10 is the rating. It's a really fun and entertaining game, and I recommend it to those who have not played The Last of Us, and to those who have already played it and are ready to and want to take a look at a next generation game. This game does show off the PS4's power. Alright, guys, anyways, so guys, this has been the Icon of Gaming. I really hope you enjoyed this Last of Us review, Last of Us Remastered review. And if you want to see more reviews, and if you enjoyed this review and think I gave you enough in-depth, go ahead and leave your feedback down below in the comments. Please leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. 1 second, guys. Do not exit the video yet. If you want an idea of how good the Last of Us on the PS4 looks, I took a screenshot on my PS4 of 2 really nice pics. I have a lot more screenshots. These will probably be some of my thumbnails, but if you want to see how good it looks, I'm putting them up right now. So I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoy these screenshots, and yeah, guys. So pretty much I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Peace out.